practicing because you didn't have the helmet you wanted. And so at every turn I've tried to defend him, even with the whole screaming on Mike Mayock, I can still defend him because I've done that. Mm-hmm. But at some point you have to mature, and we've said it. AB is not a 23, 24-year-old. He's a 30-year-old receiver who's been in this league for 10, 12 years. T.O. got ran out of this league for the same type of stuff.
If I'm Mike Mayock, like, does it come to an opportunity where you're like, it's either me or this guy?
He's not living out this contract because he's who he is. He's the same guy, and when he got money, he became more emboldened. And what he does not realize, or he does not care, is that the owners will use his situation and say, this is why we don't want to give y'all guaranteed money.
Yes.
They won't say anything about Tom Brady. They won't say nothing about J.J. Watt.
Nope.
They won't say nothing about Khalil Mack. They won't say anything about the guy.
He represents the majority now.
And that's what he does not get, Skip.
Well, Mike Mayock's got to be smarter, and you can't confront the dude in front of lock. All right, I got that. But the bottom line is, you're a grown-ass man. What do you think you're doing? Threatening to physically harm the general manager. You got to suspend him. You have to suspend him. And John Gruden has to suspend him because if he doesn't, Max DeMarcus, if he doesn't do it, then basically you're stripping Mike Mayock of the power that a GM is supposed to have.
Let me ask you this, do you want to be a Raider or not?
Look at me right now. Look at me right now and tell me that the downfall did not just start when this hit happened.
Roethlisberger from the pocket, middle of the field, incomplete. Personal foul, a flag does come in. Went to the head. Lewis Harris is going to be flagged for this on the hit on Antonio Brown, and it's going to put the Steelers in field goal range. Burfict was in there too.
Burfict is coming across the field. I saw it. I thought it was him.
Yeah, and I know that they both were in on the coverages at 55 or 37.
Personal foul, defense number 55. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Perfect in the end.
Definitely took the shot to the head. You could see it live. Marvin Lewis, before this drive started, was talking on the sideline the whole time, it seemed like, to Vontez Burfict, and yes.
Oh my goodness. Brown is still down.
That's, of course, flagrant.
Out of control.
Out of control. It's going to be everything. That's going to be suspension, fine.
Try and convince me that the downfall wasn't when Vontez Burfict did this. Ever since that hit, the Facebook Live happened. Week 17 happened with the Steelers happened. And now all of this has happened. Now, I was trying to keep myself from making this kind of video because I'm in school right now. Not really trying to make new videos like that because I have other stashed videos and stuff like that. So I'm trying to focus on school and shit. But this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Obviously, you see I have a Steelers jersey. I am a Steelers fan. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I'm a Steelers fan over here. I've made probably 3 Antonio Brown videos back when he was with the Steelers. I haven't made any videos after he signed with the Raiders. After he signed with the Raiders, I haven't said nothing else on YouTube. I've said a couple things on Twitter, but that's about it. I believe this man is either suffering from some sort of CTE that's the only thing that explains this explosion that is happening before our very eyes. It's the only thing that explains it. First, the man with his feet. Then the helmets. Then you get fined for missing practice. You blow up on Coach Mayock. You call him what people are saying is I'm not gonna say it, but the C word for the one that offends, I guess offends white people. It's not as offensive as the N word, but I mean you get what I'm saying. But well, from what my knowledge, y'all, I mean, some white people might take it different. I don't know. I mean, from the way I see it, most white people I've talked to, they don't take it as offensive as we do, as far as like when they say the N word and stuff like that. That's a different subject for another day. We're not on it. We're talking about Antonio Brown. You had the dispute with Mayock. Then you get threats of possibly getting suspended. You're like, oh, no. Let me stand in front of the team and apologize. Say sorry. Not even 2-3 hours later after Gruden says, oh, he apologized. He's going to play on Monday. You post a private recording session of you and John Gruden talking about whether or not you're going to be a Raider or not. Now, I seen that John Gruden liked the video. He said that he liked the video. How can you like someone leaking private information? That blows my mind to me that you're okay with someone leaking a private conversation you just had. He did the same stuff when it came to Juju when he was at USC, and claiming that when Juju hit him up and was like, hey, I'm asking for some advice and shit and stuff like that. And he thought that was a diss towards Juju, that he's been a fan of him. Fam, you're one of the best receivers in the game. Anyone's going to ask you for advice on how you play and stuff like that. But after all this, I don't know how many more players are going to be coming to you for advice. I don't know how many more players are going to be coming to you for advice. Not after all this. And that comes to this morning, and the reason why I'm like, all right, that's it. This man goes on Instagram and posts a paragraph message, and at the end says, release me at the Raiders. So apparently this man, after all of the apologizing and stuff, he got fined $215K, and they voided his guaranteed contract of $30 million. So now he wants out. Hasn't played one game for the Oakland Raiders, and he's out. Now, you're probably looking at this video like, you're a Steelers fan. Why are you coming out here? We know that you're having your hee-hees and I'm honestly done laughing about this, because I think something's seriously wrong with Antonio Brown. Something is seriously wrong with him. Seriously. Because I've never seen any Terrell Owens. Here's the thing. I don't want to hear nobody compare this to Terrell Owens. I don't want to see no comparisons to nothing. This is an anomaly. I don't know what this is. The only explanation to me is CTE, because as we found out, Aaron Hernandez was dealing with CTE. They found CTE in him whenever he did his acts. This CTE stuff is a huge deal. I don't think people understand that how violent the sport of football is. well, people don't understand how violent for the sport of football is, but like the effects is crazy, crazy. Like it does something to your mind. Like I don't know if Monthly Prophet, he's a friend of mine on YouTube. His uncle, he suffers from CTE as well. Same thing going on with him. A lot of these NFL football players be suffering from this shit. And a lot of times, they don't say nothing. They say nothing. Because you know why? They're getting paid. They're helping out their families. They're getting money. So they play through it. No one's thinking about mental health. We got to think about mental health, people. And I think that is what's going on with Antonio Brown right now. I really do, that there's something mentally up with him. I think the Raiders should grant his wish and release him. The reports are that he's trying to go to the Patriots. I don't even know if the Patriots would want to sign this. I know the Patriots have dealt with a lot of head cases. They're dealing with one right now in Josh Gordon. But Josh Gordon isn't so detrimental to the locker room. He's more detrimental to, he has more issues with himself with an addiction to weed. That's not necessarily something that's going to wreck a locker room. The stuff Antonio Brown is doing will wreck any locker room. Any locker room. I don't care what team he's on. I don't care even if he's on the Patriots and he was doing this. I don't care. People would say, oh, he wouldn't be doing this if he's on the Patriots. Oh, he wouldn't be doing this if he's doing that if he was on the Patriots. I don't believe you. You're chatting shit. This is not normal. He would find any reason to dislike. If Bill Belichick, as monotone as he is, Bill Belichick probably would have cut him by now. He would have been cut him. He would have said he's not worth it. He would have said he's not worth it. And after this, I'm not sure how many teams are going to want to sign him. He is still one of the top 5 receivers in the game. But to deal with this is beyond. I'm telling you, I don't want to see no comparisons to Terrell Owens in the comment section by any commentators. This is nowhere near what T.O. did. Not even close. It's not even close. Y'all can let me know what you guys think. I think it's mental health. I think it's CTE that's going on with Antonio Brown. Why each explosion becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Before it was funny because it's like, as a Steelers fan, it's like, now you guys get to see what we was dealing with. But now, there's stuff that he's doing now. This was even happening in Pittsburgh. This is on some other, completely other shit. Completely. This is completely different. This is something serious. Someone needs to get him some help. Quick, fast, and in a hurry before something even crazier happens. Because I don't know what the hell this man's going through right now in his personal life. I don't know. Because I don't follow the dude anymore. I used to follow him when he was on Pittsburgh. I unfollowed him after he left the Raiders. Yes, yeah, you could call me a salty fan, whatever, whatever. But this man was my favorite player. He was my favorite receiver. He was. I'm not lying. You go check. You go check the statistics of the videos I've made. He was my favorite receiver. I had fat heads. I had the posters. I had the Colorado jersey. Still have it, but I'm just not going to be wearing it for a while. But I had everything Antonio Brown. He's gone. Le'Veon Bell's gone. What are the Raiders doing? Raiders aren't probably going to be the worst team in the division anyway, in my opinion. I don't know what else to say, people. I really don't know what else to say. Y'all can let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments below. I'm out. Peace.
Perfect.